So let's go over some realistic returns for the market. So between 8 and 12% is what you can probably yield, but when you factor in inflation, you're probably going to make more around 8% a year. That's just realistic. You're going to have to work a job still. You're going to probably, unless you can invest a lot earlier in your life, like in your 20s, you can hold like an S&P 500 index. By the time you're 50, it's going to return quite a lot through compounding. But I think people have an unreal expectation on returns in the market and what you're going to get with $1,000. Like what, 1,000 is going to make you, 100 grand next year. Like unless you're really risking that, it's not going to make you much. I mean, that $1,000 realistically, if you're decent and you're good, you'll make $100 off that 1,000. That's why the principal amount you start with is so important, and risk management is also important too. But like just basic, like an understanding of compound like returns over time. You're not going to magically make 40% annualized. Nobody can do that. Like even if you're in Congress, it's hard to do that. So I don't know. I just think there's like a misconception that you're going to get super rich. Like if you bought Bitcoin, like yeah, you would have gotten super rich, but it was much riskier back then than it is now because it's passed, it's legal. Everybody thought it was going to get banned at one point. So like there's a lot of different ways to handle risk management, but I would just buy an index if you're young, hold the index. Is it overvalued? Yeah, but you don't really know if it's ever going to correct or when it will, then buy more, yada yada. But that's another video for another time. I think the temperament on expectations is really important because people want to turn 1,000 into 10 in a year and then 10 into 1,000,000 in year 2. No, you want to take a part of your paycheck and just out of every 100 you make, take 10 and put it into an index and then watch it compound. After 7 or 8 years, you're going to be really happy. The first 5 suck, basically.